Next, let's talk a little bit about grammar and writing. So I'm a teacher, and like most teachers, I love grammar. I love thinking about grammar. I love talking about grammar. I love teaching grammar. When I go to sleep at night, I honest to God dream about grammar. But I have a big complaint about how most teachers teach grammar. Most teachers teach grammar like it's a boring list of rules. So students, surprise, surprise, think that grammar is a boring list of rules. But it's not. Grammar is an awesome arsenal of weapons. Now, you might feel like learning grammar rules is important because you don't want to make mistakes. And avoiding mistakes feels quite unlike an awesome arsenal of weapons. I'll say this. Of course you need to avoid mistakes. But a few mistakes aren't a huge problem. People can usually figure out what you want to say. And studying grammar can do so much more for you than help you avoid mistakes. It'd be like saying the reason to study knitting or sewing is to be able to fix tears in your clothes. Sure, it can help you do that, but the reason you study how to knit is to make cool sweaters and blankets, not just to fix problems. Mistakes are distracting. They make you seem careless, but, well, here's an example. It's email summary. They are helpful ones for our engineers. Even though there are a few mistakes here, you can totally figure those sentences out. But the mistakes are distracting, right? Here's how I fixed it. It's an email summary. It is a helpful one for our engineers. So yes, you can use grammar to fix mistakes and avoid errors. But you can also use grammar to create brief and precise sentences. What I mean is that grammar gives you the tools to make your writing clearer. You need to stop thinking of grammar as a bunch of boring rules and start thinking of it as an arsenal of weapons to achieve clarity. The more grammar you know, the more options you have. And the more options you have, the better your writing will be. Writing often feels like a puzzle. You need to put the words together in the clearest way. The more ways you're comfortable with, the more likely you are to find the best way. In our example sentence, I'm going to use what's called a relative clause to make it better. Relative clauses are the parts of a sentence that follow words such as that, or which, or where. It's an email summary that helps our engineers. That sentence is so much better. I used that and a relative clause to combine the two parts. And that means that when you study relative clauses, you're not learning some boring thing. You're learning a great tool that will make your writing clearer.